to These Are Simple Things. It's your girl Tamina, and I am coming to you with my first lock video. I am going to talk a little bit about my lock journey, my locks just in general, the products that I use, and also I'll kind of dive into some of the things that I do not necessarily care for in regards to my locks. I have been locking for 10 years now. October 2009, I was doing my research and I found a natural hair salon, deeply rooted. After going back and forth in my mind about should I or shouldn't I do this, I decided to go ahead and I found this quaint little shop in Southwest Atlanta. When I got there, there was the stylist by the name of Naresh, who is still my stylist to this day, and she was so welcoming and so kind, and I was all kinds of nervous, but I went in there and I was like, I want them Lauryn Hill locks. I want my hair to be just like Lauryn Hill. And she was just like, not sure if you'll be able to achieve that because I'm not certain that Lauryn's locks are real. So as you would imagine, I was devastated because clearly Lauryn Hill was like my lock crush. So it's like, what you mean? What you mean they're not real? And I still like don't want to believe that to this day because her locks were just gorgeous to me at that time. But either way, so I say, well, okay, so I can't have Lauryn Hill. So I just want a nice medium-sized lock. I don't want them too big. I don't want them too small. I just want them to be nice and medium. And so she started my locks, and of course they were like the baby locks. We started with the coil method, and they were small and shiny. They were shiny, and you know, they didn't move or anything like that. So I had to kind of get adjusted to that because the newness of it, because it wasn't what, you know, they just were baby locks. They weren't budding, they weren't doing anything yet. So she told me what I needed to do to keep them maintained and how often to come back and see her. And so I did that. So as the process went along, I'm seeing the bud, they're growing, they're thickening up, and I'm just over the moon. And so I really fell in love with my hair at that time. And then when they really started to lock, I just loved it because they weren't long. They were probably like right here on me, but I loved my hair at that time. So I would go on YouTube and I would just watch all of these videos, and I wanted to try different styles, and I did. I really went on and I tried the different styles because my hair wasn't so long that I couldn't maintain it myself. So I tried those things and I enjoyed doing that. Fast forward, and I've had to cut my hair maybe like 3 times so far. It's grown as long as my backside, and I generally try to cut it down because it gets heavy. When it gets heavy, it kind of pulls at my follicles and it starts to thin, and I can always tell when it begins. So my stylist and I always say, okay, it's time for a cut. And so we cut it down a whole lot. So that's what I have been doing as far as my hair is concerned. I am very laid back as far as maintenance. I don't put a whole lot of products on my hair, but I will try new things. I have not been retwisting my own hair. Like back in the day, I was just watching retwist my own hair if Naresh couldn't do it. Now it's just like, I ain't got time. I can't even do it. I can't do it. I can't even do it. It's too much. So Naresh will wash and retwist my hair, but I was really into the Cantu and the Talia Wajid and all of those things. But whatever could make my hair stay is generally what I would try to use. My lock journey was really simple, from loose natural all the way up until they were fully locked. It was really a breeze. I mean, I would try different hats and things of that nature when I felt like they were just teenagers and fuzzy and unruly. But they were cool. So I can show you guys a little bit about my journey right here. So here are a few pictures of me throughout the years, with coming from relaxed hair to wearing protective styles before I had my big chop, braids. So here is my natural. When I first got it, it was small. I love playing in my hair. My afro was growing. I was so happy. Here is when I first got my baby locks I was telling you about. They're growing, my first style, and it's growing. I'm loving it. And a little later, here I am today. So I hope you like that. In all honesty, I go back and forth about my locks and just cutting them off. But then I think about it and then I say, well, will I miss them too much? Do I really want to cut them off? If I cut them off, what am I going to do with my hair? Because I don't want to get a relaxer ever again. And I don't feel like being fooled up with loose natural hair. So I don't know what cutting them off looks like because I've had them for so long. But while I have them, I know I need to do better because this is ridiculous. But you know, I just, whatever y'all suggest me some products, or just, I need enthusiasm. I need to get a little more enthusiastic about my hair nowadays, because I don't know, I've lost a little bit of enthusiasm. I love them, but I don't know, is it time for a change? Is it not? So if you have any suggestions for me, things to try with my hair, products to try, something that make me just feel excited about them again, please leave a comment below. And again, like, comment, subscribe to this video, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.